Hello, I am Kat, and today I am talking about negative reviews. So I think I want to start doing book reviews. I'm planning on reading a lot next year, and I think that organizing my thoughts and putting down what I like or don't like about a book will really be helpful. Not just to me in a looking at work critically sense, but also to some of you guys who might be interested in hearing what I have in my head about the books I read, my thoughts on books. But there's this looming question. What about negative reviews? I mean, I want to like every book I read. I go into the book wanting to like it. But sometimes I just don't. Sometimes a book that I want to love just doesn't work for me. So what should I do then? Write an honest yet negative review explaining why I didn't like it? Seems like that could be the answer. But there's a but. There is an unspoken law, and actually sometimes it's not even unspoken. A couple of weeks ago, someone in the publishing world tweeted something kind of along the lines of, if you are a writer, or if you ever want to be a writer, never ever write negative reviews because it will hurt your chances of getting published. And I get the logic behind this. Say I dislike Harry Potter. I don't, but we're just pretending. Pretend I write up a review about Harry Potter criticizing how I didn't find the plot believable, or I didn't find the characters likable, or whatever beef I have with this book. I share my negative opinion publicly. But then when it's time for me to seek someone to publish my book, is the editor or agent of Harry Potter really going to want to represent me and work with me after I negatively picked apart something that they worked really hard on? And maybe this difference in opinion is kind of a sign that our tastes are different and we shouldn't work together anyways, but that's not always the case. And to be clear, I'm not talking about mean or rude or attacking reviews or anything like that. I just mean negative, critical reviews that are not against the author, but just someone did not connect with that book. But the message in the industry is pretty clear. If you want to work in this industry, you cannot publicly announce that you dislike a book, or else you are risking your own chances of publication further down the line. I don't like this, but it's kind of just the way it is, and I understand it even though I don't like it. Agents and editors and authors are people. Before they are editors, they are people. They put a lot of effort and time into working on this story, and here you are criticizing something they love. You can't blame them for not wanting to work with you. It sucks that this is the way it is, but it is. And the thing is, I'd probably be the same way. Yes, I would appreciate a negative review of my work for its honesty and the fact that it would help my book find its intended audience. But if that person who disliked my book came to me asking for advice or help, I wouldn't really want to help them or go out of my way to do them any favors. It's fine if they didn't like my book. They're totally entitled to that opinion, but I'm also allowed to not want to work with them because of that. The thing is though, as a reader, I really like negative reviews. Before I buy a book, I do a lot of research on it, and I read both positive and negative reviews because it helps me make an informed decision on whether or not I want to spend money on this product. If a negative review criticizes a character's motivation or says they don't find the romance believable or something, I consider these potential flaws and I think about if I would be okay with them. Would I still want to read a book, maybe if it doesn't have a believable romance? Is that a deal breaker for me? If an unbelievable romance is the biggest flaw that a person can point out, then maybe that book is worth reading despite that one person's opinion, because I might feel completely differently about it. I like having both positives and negatives presented to me so that I can see where I might fall, who I might agree with, and buy the book based on that. I appreciate honest negative reviews. They help me make decisions, and they keep me from buying books that I probably wouldn't like, because the thing is that not every single person is going to like a particular book. and that is okay. That is totally okay. But honest reviews, whether they be negative or positive, help that book reach its intended audience, reach the people who will like it for what it is. So I am torn on this topic, which is actually why I haven't reviewed books in the past, and why I didn't use Goodreads, and why I've never made a review vlog or anything like that, because I value honest reviews, and I don't really like the policy of only reviewing or talking about a book if you loved it, but I don't know if I would want to do something that would hurt my chances of someday getting published. So I want to know what you guys think. Do you like negative reviews? Do you write negative reviews? And what do you think about how some reviewers only talk about books they loved and don't even bring up books they didn't like? I mean, I'm a big fan of staying positive and focusing on the positive, and even with books that I don't like, I still try to find some good in it, some redeeming quality. Both negative and positive opinions and qualities exist, so is it really fair to only present the positive side of things? That doesn't help you make an informed decision, and isn't that what reviews are supposed to be there for? For the person buying the book who wants to make a good informed decision? When it comes to reviewing books and expressing your opinion, is it better to be positive and nice, or be honest if that sometimes means being a little bit negative? I would love to hear your opinion on this topic, so please let me know. Your feedback will help me make an informed decision on whether or not I want to post negative reviews, or if I should just stick to positive reviews, or if I should just avoid this whole headache and not do any reviews. But I don't really want to do that. I would like to make reviews and share my thoughts on things, but I am uncertain. Anyways, that is everything I wanted to talk about today. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope you are having a lovely night. Merry Christmas and happy holidays and happy Tuesday or whatever day you are watching this on. And yeah, I just hope you're doing well. I will have a new video up in a couple of days. Bye!